Yo, what is up guys? Welcome back to the YouTube channel. My name is Alvin Nishitoba. I'm currently a personal trainer here in Wallfit Gym. And in today's video, I'm going to be talking to you about how to professionally conduct your personal training sessions. So without further ado, let's get straight into the video. Now, as a personal trainer, it's extremely important to always showcase yourself as a professional and punctual individual. And having time management is extremely important. You want to make sure that you're very sharp with your time. You want to make sure that if you have clients booked in at a specific time, that you don't just show up on time, but you show up even beforehand to be ultimately prepared for the personal training session. So the first thing you have to do to professionally conduct your personal training session is have very good time management. Your time management has to be on point. Always show up on time. Never, ever be late. Remember, your reputation is always on the line and people are always looking. So make sure you're very professional, you're very sharp, and you're just a punctual individual. So that's the first thing you have to do. Make sure that you're always on time to conduct your personal training sessions. And why I think you should actually be ready before the training session is sometimes we forget things. You want to make sure that you're completely prepared. So you have your tablet with you, your iPad, your notebook, if you're writing down the client's weights. You just want to make sure you have all the essential, things that you need for the session to be successfully conducted. And you always want to be prepared beforehand. So that's the first thing. Make sure your time management is on point. Now, the next thing you want to do to professionally conduct your personal training sessions is give your client complete undivided attention. This is a very important point that I really want to drive home here. I see this a lot in the industry nowadays. Personal trainers aren't giving much attention to the client. Guys, think about it. The client is training with you maybe 3 hours a week, maybe 4, sometimes 5 hours a week. And at least during this couple of hours that you see this client each week, you give them your undivided attention. They paid for your service and they trust you and they put their full trust in you in achieving their goals. So at least show them that you care, show them that you're actually trying to help and give them your undivided attention. Don't be on your phone, don't talk to other people too much. No, this full 1 hour that you're training with them is dedicated to them and them only. So number 2, make sure that you give your clients full undivided attention from the beginning of the session to the very last minute of it. Extremely important. So time management, undivided attention. And number 3, go the extra mile. Sometimes it's not very nice to be extremely professional. Obviously you have to be professional as a personal trainer, but you have to always show the other side of you, the more caring, charismatic side. So the client should feel that you are a friend to them, that you're someone that they can trust, that you're someone that they can open up to, maybe share something you're struggling with. Because if you're extremely professional all the time, the client will be hesitant in talking with you maybe about their personal issues or stuff that they would love to discuss. So that's why I always think it's good to have a mix of both worlds. Be professional, but always know when to be open and friendly as well, and just show your actual true self. So the number 3 is go the extra mile and connect with the client on a more deeper level. Guys, a lot of the people who come and train and a lot of the people who get personal trainers usually want a friend. And if you can fill that gap and if you can make the client feel like your friend, he will love you and he will be there for you and you will retain the client long term. It's very important to treat all of your clients just like how you would treat a friend. Extremely important, but with boundaries, of course. You want to still make sure that there's red lines. You want to make sure that you're still sharp, because if you're too friendly with them all the time, they might take that for granted and start overstepping on things they shouldn't do, like maybe showing up late or not being very serious with the program, etc., etc. So find that fine line between the two. Be friendly, but also be professional, and go that extra mile with just helping them out and connecting with them on a more deeper level. So these things are very, very important. This is what will differentiate a good personal trainer from a great personal trainer. If you actually do these things consistently, day in and day out, trust me, it will completely transform the way your clients see you, and it will completely transform your business, because you'll be able to find and retain the clients longer term. Why do clients usually not renew with a personal trainer? Why do most clients stay only for a month and not a year or 2 years? It's because of the reasons I just mentioned. Number one, the trainer usually is not very punctual. He's not sharp with his time. He's late sometimes. He cancels the sessions, etc., etc. Number two, the trainer doesn't really connect with them on a deeper level. He doesn't have that friendly side to him. He's just way too professional, so the clients kind of get like scared off. And number three, the trainer doesn't give them their undivided attention that the client desperately wants and needs. Because if you think about it, they do need your full attention if you're going to help them. You're gonna need your full attention the whole hour, because you're gonna constantly be looking at their form, constantly be advising them, constantly making sure that they're training the right way. So that requires an undivided attention, and unfortunately, most trainers don't do this nowadays. The biggest thing that distracts the trainers from giving the clients more attention is the cell phone. Guys, never use the cell phone during the personal training session, please. This is extremely important. Never use your cell phone, because this just signals to them that you absolutely don't care about them, you don't care about their progress, you don't care about them, you don't care about anything. You're just like trying to pass by time, and they sense that right away. So just please make sure to never ever use your cell phone during a personal training session. If it's an emergency, obviously that's an exception, but for the most part, try your best to never use your cell phone. A small piece of advice is I would actually leave it in my locker room or on my desk before actually going to the personal training session, to make sure that you don't get distracted whatsoever. And this alone is a very big tip. If you apply this alone and give your clients full undivided attention, I think that would be more than enough. All the other tips are a little bit extra, which will absolutely help. But if you just give your client undivided attention and truly care for them and truly treat them as how you would treat a friend, and show them the more friendly side to you while maintaining their professionalism, this is the key to conducting professional personal training sessions. And this is also the key to retaining your clients long term. You don't need to struggle with this issue anymore, because if you're providing the highest possible PT quality service you can, they're going to stay with you. The only reason why clients leave is because the quality of service is not up to mark with the amount they paid you. So whenever that ratio is off, whenever they feel like the amount they paid you is more than the quality they're receiving, they're going to leave. But if they feel like the quality of the service they're receiving is higher than the amount they initially paid, they're going to stay. As simple as that. So always make sure you reinvest into the quality of your service, whether it's in knowledge, expanding your knowledge, expanding your horizon, educating yourself more, whether it's in devices, whether it's in systems, whether it's in actually yourself, whatever it is, just make sure you constantly reinvest in yourself and in your quality of service. Because at the end of the day, guys, we are in the service industry, and it's very important that we constantly keep that service at our highest standard. Because it's not like we have one product and that product is amazing, like an iPhone, and we just keep selling it. No, we have to constantly renew the service and make sure that it's up to mark with the quality that is expected from us. And we want to always surpass their expectations. So if they're expecting something, you want to always go the extra mile and give them more than what they expected. This is the key to successfully conducting personal training sessions and successfully retaining your clients long term. Now guys, my name is Ali Nishitoba. I'm currently a personal trainer here in Wallfit Gym. And my whole goal with this channel is just to help educate personal trainers. And maybe it's your first year in the business, or you're planning on being a personal trainer, or you've been a personal trainer for a while now. But wherever you are in your journey as a personal trainer, I think if I'm able to help you alongside your journey and help you with the knowledge I acquired over the past couple of years, this is very fulfilling to me. So hopefully this was a knowledgeable video and you extracted a lot of key principles that will help you conduct more professional personal training sessions and also retain your clients. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.